Hi everyone, welcome back. Naji here. In this video, we will be discussing on LCEL, that is LangChain Expression Language, which is one of the important concepts that we need to understand. So we will be covering understanding what is a chain, and we will be discussing about the basic structure of LCEL, and we'll doing some sample code. So first, let's understand what is a chain. So we can say that a chain is an end-to-end sequence of components that link together to execute complex multi-step task. So which means we will have a different components will be there. The output of one component will be the input of another component. So in that way, they have chained together. So that is why the team has given the name as a lang chain. So for example, we will have a prompt will be there. The output of the prompt will be the input of maybe like other component. Maybe say we can say that the LLM. Okay. So we can see a sample program with respect to this. This is the same program that you have discussed earlier. Okay. So if you look on this, I'm importing the ChatPromptTemplate and outputs parser and the Groq chat or ChatGroq. Okay. Then here we have a prompt template is there. So in the prompt template, I'm giving like two prompt. One is a system prompt and other is the human prompt. Okay. I mean human input. So here human input is dynamic. We can see that I'm providing it as a curly bracket. Okay, now we can see that we have a model, and I'm using the Groq model, and currently I'm using GPT OSS 120 billion model. Okay, so let me execute it, and we have a parser. The parser is the one that is actually giving us the final output parser. So I will give you the result, then it will be very clear. So here we can see we will have a three components. One is the template, and other is the model, and other is the parser. Now we are going to connect these components, okay, in a traditional way, we can say. Okay, so for that, first we will have a I'm formatting this template. I'm giving some input as a like explain about AI in 10 words. Okay, so I'm executing it. So this will give us some kind of a formatted prompt. So if you look on this, here we can see a human message can be seen here, explain about 10 words. And what we are going to do, we are going to give this into model, and model will give us a response with respect to this input. Okay, so I'm going to invoke a model like model.invoke, and I'm passing this input. Okay, so the execution is completed. Let me execute it. Okay, now we can see that we are getting some output from the model.invoke. So here we can say something about the AI, right? And you can see that it contains lot of details. It is containing token used and the components, prompt token, everything, lot of details will be there. So we don't need this many details. So we need to do some kind of a formatting of this output, right? This result. For that, we are using the string output parser. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the parser dot invoke, and I'm passing this response. Okay. So once we have passed this response, we will get a clean output, okay, without any a message or token, without any those kind of a parameters, we will be getting a clean output. Okay, so this is the traditional way of doing things. Okay, now what will happen if we use the or chains? I mean, if we use the LCEL programming language. Okay, so if you can see that what we are going to do, so instead of writing it in a separate way, we will use the pipe to combine all these components. Okay, so I will show you how can you do this. So let me go back here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I can simply create a chain. Okay, and we can give any variable name here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a template. A template will be combined with a model. Okay, so template is a component, and if you write something like this, it is similar to passing like this. Okay, so here we are passing the prompt to a model, right? So this is similar to like this. So if you write it like writing something like this, it will just means that the output of template will be the input of model, then output of model will be passed to the parser. Okay, let's execute it. Now what I am going to do, I'm going to invoke this, right? Here I need to pass the parameter, the user input. Here I can say explain about, I can say that maybe computer in 5 words. 5 words. Okay. Now let's execute it. So here we can see, maybe let me make it 10 words. 10 words. Okay. Now we can see that they are giving us a very decent kind of a result, right? Here we have used some kind of a output, and the output of the prompt will be the input of the model, those kind of things that you have written. But here we are simply with a pipe separator, we are easily able to make the chain, and we are able to make the, or we are able to trigger the invoke method. Okay. So that is how easy when we work with the expression language. Okay. So this is a very basic things, and if you understand this, it is very easy to understand the other bigger concept like a component and a RAG. Everything will be very easily we will able to understand. Okay, so that is all about in this video. If you like it, please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.